Peace and blessings. Welcome to the Black Isis Tarot channel with yours truly, the goddess Isis. So I'm out today, so I decided to do an collective energy reading for my collectives out there. So this is for everybody. If it resonates, take what resonates with you. So I'm going to go ahead and do a reading for my collectives. So first card I got was the crown chakra. A lot of you guys are like at a point in your life where you're getting to awakening. I got crown chakra and I got moving on. Some of you guys are finally getting the strength and the willpower to move on from something that does not fit you. It's something that was like holding you back, and I feel like honestly it was something that was not beneficial towards you. Like it wasn't working out in your best interest, and it's like you're finally beginning to see. With this crown chakra, this represents the lotus. You come into a full circle moment. You come into like an awareness moment. So a lot of you guys are finally starting to see that something or someone is not for you, and you're moving on. You're moving on from the past pain, trauma. You're shedding old patterns. You're shedding old skin. So it's like some of you guys are finally at an awakening where you're shedding old skin. Next card that I got was Triumph, which is like you guys are still persevering. It's like you're finally getting the willpower to move on. And it's like now you're pushing yourself to get something done. Like you're trying to like achieve some type of goal. Like something that was, I really feel like with these three cards, with crown chakra, with moving on, and with triumph, it's like you're finally, it goes back to what I said, you're moving on from something that was holding you back. And now that whoever or whatever is not holding you back anymore, you're able to triumph and go full speed with this person who's on, like, it's like the chariot, honestly. Like the chariot, like you're able to go at something full circle, because in the beginning you wasn't able to. It's like you were still being held back, but it's kind of like when you moved on. I don't know why I'm just sensing someone walked away from someone, walked out a door, whether it could be walking out of someone's life, walking out of someone's job or relationship. Once you was able to walk away, you're able to see more clearly now and go for what you want. It's like 7 is also an analytical number, so some of you guys have finally analyzed and got to this point where it's time to get something done, if that makes sense, at the same time. So I see some of you guys recently going through that. Next card I got is foundations and achievements. So some of you guys are going off of, like, I would say some of you guys are getting more focused on either a job. I would say also, if it's not a job, financial security, or either a car or something. But I feel like some of you guys are really focusing on, like, really, I don't know why I'm just sensing some of you guys are focusing on getting your own place. And you're trying to achieve something. You're trying to move towards to achieve something that's like giving you more of a firm foundation. You're trying to build more of a firm foundation for yourself through your achievements, if that makes sense. You're trying to make sure that your achievements are lining up with the foundation that you're building. It's like, for my collective, some of you guys are like wiping someone out the way so that you can see more clearly with this foundation. You see the rainbow? 4 foundations. But it's a waiting game. Some of you guys may be going through a process of like waiting to hear back from a place, a job and stuff as well. Like, it's a waiting game, and you're still exploring your other options, if that makes sense, with this waiting game. And the last card that I got was firm foundation. It still goes back to foundation. Like, I got 4s all up in this reading. I got 2 7s and I got 2 4s. 7 6 7 4 2 4. Analyzation, and I would say foundations. But let me like read the waiting game, because some of you guys are waiting for something, and I feel like it's dealing with like a home or an apartment. So I'm gonna read the waiting game. Let's go. So this is for the waiting game. This card indicates that you work hard to set things in motion in certain areas of your life, and you're now waiting for the results to come into fruition. The number 2 is all about choice and decision. In the past, you may have been afraid of making decisions or choices, but now you're no longer held prisoner by this fear or the constraints of old. Let me see. Of old beliefs. Expect the best and be open to the limitless power of your intuition, which is presently very strong. Trust and use it to assist you. Achievement and success are assured, but once obtained, don't let it change you. Remember who you are, the effort it took you to get to this point, and the gratitude you need to show to the people who helped you. Stay on your spiritual path, for it will continue to guide you on the journey of your soul. That's my message for the waiting game. So it's like some of you guys at a period of like also letting go of old beliefs and growing, if that makes sense. That's why if you look at this card closely, you see that the tree is right there and the old roots are dying. So some of you guys were like this, letting old beliefs, old roots, and old things hinder your growth. As you can see, the tree is not growing at the bottom, and now some of you guys are like this. And now you're just waiting for your results to come through. You're waiting for the fruits of your labor with this firm foundation. And I'm going to read this for you too as well. Firm foundation. Alright, so for this card denotes that you have already or are currently working towards establishing a solid foundation in the material world. Using good judgment and heeding lessons from the past concerning financial matters will assist you in laying a firm groundwork. By doing so, security will have a better chance of building in the future. I just feel like Spirit is saying that you're about to achieve this firm foundation for my collectives, because you're finally moving on. It was something that you was able to see for what it is, and you're truly able to finally move on. And there's cards that go after move on, if you notice, are all goods. Triumph. You're able to see clearly and go for what you want on this horse. You're not letting nothing stopping you. You're trying to achieve things. You're trying to build, like, really, I would say a foundation is a start, but for my collective, some of you guys are really trying to build a legacy. Like, you're trying to build something long lasting. It may start off as a foundation, but it's more to come. It's more to come if you keep on focusing on what you're doing. But also what I see with the waiting game is like you have to stay patient for my collectives. Stay patient in your beliefs. You're shedding new beliefs, and as you're shedding new beliefs, you're able to see things for what they are. It's like you have to stay patient and make sure that you're making the best decisions with good judgment. And I am seeing for my collectives at the same time, a foundation is going to be built. Something where, even though this man has a triangle at the back of his back, something that can finally be yours where you don't have to feel like you're working so hard. Some of you guys, y'all could be overworking and it may be hurting your back. So some of you guys are finally going to come into a sense of achievement with firm foundation and stuff as well. So let's go ahead and get into my tarot for the collectives. Card that I got for my collectives is the King of Pentacles. Some of you guys, once again, I don't know why it's still correlating to this foundations and achievements. Some of you guys could be working on getting your credit right, your business right. Some of you guys could be getting a promotion as a manager position. Some of you guys could be stepping into like a position at a bank. I don't know why that's coming in, but I see with this King of Pentacles, it's like you're at a point in your life too where you're able to sit back, work hard, and gain the fruits of your labor. Like you're able to reap the fruits of your labor, if that makes sense. I see an abundant energy for some of you guys. I could be talking to some of my earth signs. This is a masculine energy, but I could still be talking to like some of my Capricorns, Virgos, and Tauruses. This is definitely strong Taurus energy. And you could be dealing with someone that's a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. What's next? Four of Pentacles, though. Isn't this the same thing? Like, it still goes back to this. This is four. This is divine alignment. Some of you guys are also too in the process of saving to establish more of a firm foundation. And this may be why the waiting game is like here. This may be why the waiting game is here. Like some of you guys could be saving. I don't know why. I'm just sensing it goes back to what I said. Some of you guys are saving for a place. Some of you guys are at a point in your life where you're trying to get stability. That's why these fours keep on popping on up. Like a lot of you guys are stepping into a period of stability. So you're in scarcity mode right now, temporarily. Like you're trying to save your money, conserve your money for a certain goal. And it's like you're at a point where you're a little stubborn on stability, on your finances. But it's like you're saving because you're at a point in your life where it's like you want to be this king. You want to be sitting on this throne. But you want to be your own boss. You want to be able to reign in your own domain. Like, you feel like you can do this, if that makes sense. What's the next card that's coming for you? Nine of Swords. And I believe this is why some of you guys are stressing. Because you're trying to figure out how you can triumph. Because you're trying to figure out how you can get over something and stuff as well. Like, this card is coming in with this card. Because some of you guys are trying to, you're under a lot of pressure. You're under a lot of pressure how to persevere. But you got to keep going is what Spirit is saying. Like, it's just a part of this journey to make you stronger because the rewards are coming is what Spirit is saying. But you're under a lot of pressure because you're trying to triumph. Like, you got to, it's a situation too where like, you have to move on. And it's like you can't sit down and think about it for too long. If that makes sense with this Nine of Swords. But it is still bothering some of you guys at night. Like, that's why we got the energy of moving on and triumph. Okay, you walking away? Oh, time to move on. But it's still kind of, the realization of whatever you're moving on from is still hitting you at night. Next card I got, Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. I feel like you're stressing about an outcome. You're stressing about something where you're going to be rewarded. Well, your wish will be granted. This is like the wish granted card. And I feel like Spirit is trying to say that this right now, what you're going through, this right now is just temporary. Especially this Four of Pentacles. It's very temporary. You have I feel like I'm talking to a collective as far as you know this is the end result of where you want to be at in life. And you're not afraid to sacrifice. And right now, you may not be able to see it, but this sacrifice that you're doing and going through, it's going to pay on off. Like, these long nights are just temporary. This is just a temporary feeling for my collective. I don't know why I feel like some of you guys need to hear that. And that your reward is coming. Your wish will be granted. Next card I got is the Hangman. And then the Six of Wands. Like, the Hangman is that you guys are contemplating. You're still thinking of the possibilities. I feel like you're still thinking of the possibilities. You're in a point of sacrifice. Like, I feel like you guys are going through the sacrifice and you're at a point of like thinking of things. You're at a point of resting too. It's like you're thinking of things in retrospect now that you have moved on from this current energy. But it's just temporary. And I feel like some of this is like too, this is a temporary feeling because the moment that light bulb goes off in your head, where you're able to see something full circle, victory is coming with the Six of Wands. Success. Whatever like you're going through, whatever you're trying to sacrifice right now, this sacrifice is saying that it's worth it. And that victory and good things are coming to you for my collectives out there. To clarify the Hangman, what I got as well was temptation, rest and rejuvenate, and authority. So some of you guys are struggling, I feel like, with the Hangman, and I feel like it still correlates to the Nine of Swords. Some of you guys are just in your head a lot. And I feel like this may be a period where you're forced to sit down, and temptation and that shadow side is coming out of you, and you're it's like you're in a period of sitting down, but you're not happy with it, and you're afraid of getting too complacent and getting too lazy with temptation there. But it's a period where it's really just rest and rejuvenation for you, where you're going within and able to see. Some of you guys are being forced to be alone right now. And I feel like it's not what you want, but it's what's needed for your growth. It's what's needed because the next card is authority. Because some of you guys are finally being at a point in your life where you're forced to pause and you have to gain more authority in your life, more control, more structure. Spirit is saying with the Hangman going on, with this whole energy, honestly, from the King of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles to the Nine of Swords to the Hangman, it's like you're being forced to reevaluate where you stand at in life with people, things, and authority. Like, what are you having control over? What are you having balance over as well? This is the message I want to leave for my collective. It's time to boss up. It's time to gain more control. Because if you're not in control, then you're out of control. So that's it for my collectives. Peace.